I just know as we move further in the game here, Lamar Jackson was just, listen, he was on, and a couple times he was just so frustrated, and I just don't understand for the life of me. If the talent behind your ball club is this guy, he's got to be more of the equation. And I understand pocket passer. Make the plays with your arm first, then run. But here's my reaction to this, Brent. If you got a guy like Lamar Jackson, who is not your norm, this is your Mike Vick of the world, and there isn't many people after that. And don't get me wrong, Josh Allen could scramble, he can run, but he's not running like this guy. He doesn't have the blazing speed, the ability to do what this guy can do. I don't think they really utilized Lamar Jackson in this game the way that they could have to gash the Chiefs defense for yards. Because as soon as this man started running, it was like, oh, and here's that clip again that I showed when he catches this little tip on. There was plenty of plays like this. Watch how he just bursts through. Watch. Bam. Look at the speed. Boom. I'm going. And then bang. Just tripped upward, just shy on countless occasions where he was going for 6.
There's something, Brandon, and I just am watching this, and I think you saw this as well. There are times he drops back, and they've like told him not to run. Like he has got, like, it's a 4-man rush. They're all blocked, right? He can't find anyone open. It's wide open, and he's fast as heck.
I know.
Like, there were multiple times that he did not take off when he did. And Devon's gonna love me to say this, which is, guess who would have?
I know.
The point is that Lamar is not thinking. He's thinking too much about, I have to be a passing quarterback, and not just feeling. If he's just like, Josh drops back and looks, if the guy's open, he throws the ball. If it's not open, he sees, oh, wait a minute, I got a 4-man rush and everyone's blocked. I'm just going to go right through here because it's wide freaking open. And by the way, Josh Allen is like half the speed of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson could have had about 15 more runs than he had in that game. They gave it to him, and he didn't take it.
Well, that's exactly the problem. That's exactly the problem was, did they use Lamar Jackson the right way? And the biggest answer to that is this.
Wait a minute, Brandon. That's not on them. That's on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, no, I understand. But what I'm saying is this. Great coaches, they see things and they make changes. If that's my quarterback, I'm going to him saying, look, I know the situation. I know your reads. If you go back and you're going through your reads and the first receiver's open, throw the ball. If he's not and you're going through your progression and you see little opening, or if you get hit and he broke plenty of tackles. If you scramble out and you see some space, even if there's a guy near you, just run, because the whole point is moving the chains. And here's the thing,
I don't think they want
I like what Lamar Jackson was doing, but like you said, it's up to him when he sees that daylight. If he's not tired and he's got those legs and he's that shifty and he has that ability, get on your horse, run for the first down, move the chains, go like this, bang, first down, and win the game.
I think they're training him not to.
Yeah, I agree.
They want him to do what he did in this game because why? Because they don't want him to get hurt.
Of course.
And he's been hurt a lot. But you know what? What the hell is the reason to play if you're not going to play your game?
That's why I always complain about Tua. But that's why I always complain about Tua, because I'm not saying he's Lamar Jackson by any stretch, but even Tua gets outside the pocket. It's like, bro, you don't got to run far, but just run for the first down.
This is a problem with these coaches. And by the way, the Bills to an extent have done this, and other coaches have done this, and they're doing this to Tua. McDaniel's doing this to Tua. McDermott's trying. Like, he's not Tom Brady. He's not Joe Montana. Part of what makes him great is that if you decide to do a 4-man rush and don't have a spy, he's going to get 10 yards.
Yeah.
That's what makes Lamar Jackson great.
You know what?
Totally kneecapping what makes him great and say, don't do that, Lamar. We don't want you to get hurt. Well, guess what? Get a different quarterback, because that's what Lamar, and if Lamar gets injured, that's just the risk you have to take, and he has to take being that type of player. And
listen, everything you just said is spot on. And before we go on to the next topic, I want to say this.
I banged my knee on the table, Brandon. Where was the bobblehead? You should have. I gotta stretch my knee. I banged it very hard on the bottom of this table.
Your whole
I was
system is
so
shaking.
Excited.
Well, listen. Before we move on to the next part, I want to answer that. These players are drafted out of college because of their production in college. When you watch Lamar Jackson in college, he can throw the football. What took him off the tape and got to take him was that he could run all over the place. And so when they bring him in there, it's like, hey, Lamar, you're running all season. It's the playoffs. Now it's the championship game, AFC championship game. We want to get to the Super Bowl. How are we going to get there? What are you going to do? You're going to run, and we're going to set up plays where you go back and you run. And they didn't do that. And I'm not saying anything against John Harbaugh. Great coach, great team, great organization. They just missed the boat by not letting Lamar Jackson run. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.